Hey ladies. Hi ladies, how are you doing? Alright. For most of you that don't know or do already know, my name is Shannon Arnold. My husband's name is Gregory Arnold. Basically I'm your admin for the Real Housewives, the Real Prison Housewives actually. I just wanted to go over a couple of things that I felt couldn't be told about on Instagram or have been told about on Instagram. But what better way than to come from straight from the mouth, right? Okay. So, first topic that I have heard a bunch of things about and I've seen so many posts about, and I have even posted stuff myself because, it's bothered me a little bit. Anyways, so these Instagram pages that people are, starting to create, yeah, it's becoming overwhelming. Yeah, I kind of don't understand it because when I needed the help, there was none, and then now that I want to help, there's a ton. Funny how that works, right? So, I love the support. I love that someone, because I was in that boat before. You know, I love that people want to help. I love that. And there's nothing greater than that. What I don't like is basically I was asked to start this page. You know, I came in when there was probably like 3 or 4 pages, not even, probably three. And I know those girls. I don't know them personally, but I started asking them questions and getting feedback and stuff and asking them how I could start my own page. And these ladies, came at me real, you know, go and start it. Find out on your own. I support you. Go do what you need to do. And I saw an opportunity arise and someone, gave me their page that they didn't want to use anymore. And I ended up just putting my stuff that I didn't see before. All the things that I brought to the page, I hadn't seen before I opened my page. And that's why, one of the reasons why I started the page. The second reason is because I just wanted a place for you guys to go to that was real. In this lifestyle, things are fantasy. You fantasize all the time. You daydream all the time. I wanted somewhere where it was real, where the people were real, the things were real, the pictures were real, everything was real. And these are people that might live miles away. These are people that might live a block away, but it's real. The one thing in life that's real, close to the calls, close to the visits. These are real females going through real things that are the same or maybe something that you already went through. That's another reason why I started the page. And that's why I wanted to name the page Real Prison Housewives. Because that's the thing. Real life. Real life stuff. Real life prison wife stuff. It's not easy. It's not like you put his last name on you and that's it. No, in life, when you love somebody, love doesn't just become a verb anymore or a word. It becomes like an action. It doesn't just, it's more to it than just that. So, my third reason why I did is because, when my husband first got incarcerated, this is our first bid together. He's never been incarcerated. This is the first time, that we had to go through this. And it was so hard. It was hard. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I thought I was just gonna, crawl into a fucking cave and just die. But I started doing my research. I started meeting people, women, that were going through the same thing as me. And they're some of my closest friends now because they gone through the same thing. And even though they're not with their man anymore for whatever reason, we're still friends because we have that common bond. And that's another reason why I started this page. Just I want you guys to know that no matter what, no matter if you talk to these ladies every day, no matter, we're going to always have your back because we've been there and done that and had to get through it. You know, that's another reason why I started this page. So, enough about that. Now I want to move on to, I want you to find your happiness in this page. I don't want you to find sadness. I don't want, people being jealous of one another. I don't want, people saying things about people, because we are all here for a purpose. We're all here because we love our man. We want to support. We want to learn. We want to get our names out there because, everybody gets recognition for everything but us. We're put on the back burners. Why? Because we choose to be with someone who society feels that is not acceptable. But you know what? He may not be perfect to you as society, or to them as society, should I speak. To them as society. But to us, he's perfect. In whatever way, no matter what crime he committed, no matter what he's done wrong, when you love somebody, love shows no color, shows no, shows no distance. It doesn't, love is like put your blinders on type thing, So, and going back to what I said before about these other pages, it took for someone to tell me, she's one of my followers on here, and she has her own page, and she was telling me, hun, maybe they're just doing it because, you inspired them. And, that's another reason why I started this page. I'm so glad that I can inspire people. Yeah, I kind of think that it's wrong, but if I inspire you, that's great. I'm just all about recognition and, showing where you got it from, or, giving that person credit. And I wouldn't be as mad as if people would give the credit instead of taking it upon themselves to give themselves the credit for somebody else's work. So, sometimes it takes for someone to say something to sound better coming from them. That's the way the human body works sometimes. Sometimes it sounds better coming from somebody else's mouth. So, I just want to wrap this up by saying, ladies, you're stronger than you think, and you're stronger than you know. Because this is not every day that this happens to somebody. You choose to be in this lifestyle. It's a choice. Nobody's forcing you. And if you feel like you're forced, I don't want anybody to feel like they're forced to be in this lifestyle. You should be in this lifestyle because you love your man. It's hard. It's a hard lifestyle. You're not just worried about you anymore. You're worried about somebody else. And you have to make sure that, you keep your life and your husband's life or your boyfriend's life. You have to be two different people. You have to be the sad and the happy all at one time. You have to put the sad face and the happy face on at the same time. You have to put the strong, big girl panties up. And, in yourself, you feel like something's wrong, but you have to put your big girl panties on. You have to. I've been in that situation. I've been through it. And it's been hard. It sucks for someone to make judgment on your life. It sucks for someone to, your relationship's no longer your relationship anymore. It's like you share it with somebody. And that somebody is the state. Nothing's secretive anymore. Everything is out in the open. You don't get to, that's my husband. I don't get to kiss him when I want to. I don't get to hug him. I get to touch him. What? Like, that bothers me. But, ladies, at the end of the day, I tell myself, you know what? They win now. But guess who gets the last laugh? Yeah, us. we get the last laugh. When you take the bad and outweigh it with the good, life will be so much easier. And I tell you this because I've been there and done that. Am I happy? Yes. I'm very happy with my life. Do I wish it could be different? No. Because I'm where I am because of what happened. I am who I am because of what happened. Don't forget that you ladies are beautiful. Don't forget that, if you love him, that's all that matters. Nobody else's opinion matters. It takes for you to care for it to break it. Okay, so if you don't care, nobody can break your stride. But if you care, about what other people say or what other people think, it's going to break your stride. And we need to finish this race, So please do not, look at the bigger picture and, I can't stress that enough. Just know that when it rains, it pours, but eventually the sun has to come out, right? There has to be a rainbow. It'll get better. Time is nothing but a number. Remember when we used to say age ain't nothing but a number? Time ain't nothing but a number, man. Life is what you make of it. And if you just learn to adapt to this situation, it'll be a lot easier. I promise. I wouldn't promise something or I wouldn't guarantee something if I haven't already been through it. And I'm living proof, It's hard. It's so hard. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's hard. It sucks. Who the fuck wants to live this lifestyle? Obviously, me and you and, it's a choice. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Because I'm crazy. Crazy in love, And that's what love does to you. But anyways, so that's pretty much what I wanted to get off my chest. There's going to be more videos. If you didn't like this video, that's fine. If you were offended by this video, that's fine too. Like I said, that's why I started the page. Real prison housewives. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to tell how I think it should be and how someone told me a long time ago. And these are things that, someone once told me, and now I'm passing it on to you. So, keep your head up. There's better days to come. We need to work as a family, as a unit. We need to be there for one another. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. So, please keep following. Please keep posting pictures and tagging me in them. You tag, I share, everybody likes. So, what better than that, right? There's more to come. I promise. More to come. Until then, have a wonderful night and keep holding your men down, ladies. Good night.